Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune.
Huh? You mean...
Yes, brother, I shall join you.
We should go with them.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it?
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice. I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to... These phantoms are reenacting real historical... It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but...
It makes sense. History is set in stone.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom Space... Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's... And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Huh. Every now...
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back.
Sounds good. Also, drinks are on me if Team Knights of...
Wait! We have a team...
Am I in Team Knights of Favoni?
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You would...
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Oh, no! Get away! Oh...
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Duran. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds.
But we have to at least try.
And try you have. But are you...
I wasn't keeping...
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular There are no indications that these phantoms may be all...
You seem to have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Duran?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
My guess would be that we are seeing Nodcry during the Conrian Cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
Conria.
That is correct. As you know, once the Abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wild. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Nodcry, causing immeasurable harm. Then 500 years ago, the whole of Teyvat suffered an abyssal disaster. Once more, Nodcry...
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us, but both...
Yes.
I still have a couple of other questions. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're... And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about... From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 6 or...
Wait, so you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return. Your curiosity toward the Abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rere's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what, and I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. And
My honest answer is I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. My doubts remain unresolved. But sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I...
Then I wish you every success. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our...
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us...
Yeah, but we barely learned anything, though. I totally thought this would be the and all this stuff about moons and hyperopia. What a load of baloney. Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
I understand your frustration. We found there isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees. And not just because...
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to get...
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly...
Oh, duh! Yeah!
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry.
Now is not a good time to push Nefer's button.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although...
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine?
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely...
Yeah. It would really save us the guess.
Wait, what the... Traveler? They're all looking...
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now,
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to.
Is something the matter? I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little... But it's okay. This is something I have to work through.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Come on. Stop...
Huh? She's not here. Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time, too? Where did they all go? Walkies? For who hanged? Oh, well. Looks like we just came. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway. Calamina! Oh, how strange. Looks like she's afraid. It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting. What about Luonatar? Luonatar? Hey! Sorry, didn't understand. But. Yeah, that's even stranger. What about him? Oh, that's not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look. Good idea. She might know what's happening. Velma!
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay? No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed that based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either.
No. Very few people are in the know about... Come on. Let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone...
Makes sense. Let's go. Let the world collide! Transfix your
Everlasting as the moon! Overruled!
You're pretty sharp.
Moment. Is it just Paimon or...
No, I don't recognize it.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure, but it's...
No, not that way.
The... Sniffer Mole?
That's the final boss? Sure.
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, so that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice? It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice in the flesh?
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
You look like...
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend of yours?
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see. Madam Mage.
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours, that's right. She's a good person, just kinda... unpredictable.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? Hmm? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from...
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasant.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have...
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is.
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. Oh, drat! My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this now?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a...
No, it's just... you seem like a busy lady. And this...
You're quite right. I'm here in Not Cry because something big happened. It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are current. Kind of. Why don't we just... My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders. I'll skip over the complicated parts, but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if and the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
No wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, the trilunar syzygy.
A trilunar.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world. Oh, that's exactly it! The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. The power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Not Cry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame, and it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders. Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question, but...
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious, but right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why? I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Nicole? You mean Mage?
Oh, so you remember. Yes, of course. That was the story about fate. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her and
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
body is so... Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy. Are you out for a walk too? The day has come at last. Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so... Death is near. Is this how it ends for me? Will I return to the moon after I disappear? Or... So far at least, I still exist. Even but as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take...
Come on, come on!
Wait for me! The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed.
These decorations, they're...
It's times like this when... How fascinating. I've never had the chit in the past. People would get so solemn and serious.
Karina, Lametti!
Coming! I want to watch them a little.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast!
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions?
Take this!
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't...
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But
we won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't...
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way.
Huh? How come Lametti got a midsummer berry dessert?
I don't mind sharing. I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea, and when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moon.
Hey! That was 2 bites!
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around. It's nice, being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments. What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town, too. Maybe the
After the War of Funerary Flame, the Moon Goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. That's why the Moon Goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. To be more pedantic about it, the Moon Goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Tevat's history. Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more. Now, I said earlier that the Moon Goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Tevat was lost. The same logic applies to the present Moon Goddess, too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette. And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your Moon Goddess, there are two problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Strengthen her connection. But does that...
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now.
Her name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence. Then your first job is to find it. As a Moon Goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her...
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan to use the Moon Marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she... But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure...
Wait, Mage N? That means we've got 2 Hexacircle Mage...
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tevat's border soon. That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on. Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the Moon Goddess's consciousness to hold out till Moon Prayer Night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
What?
I wonder how Durin's doing.
You really are super busy.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
Klee didn't make the list.
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Yep. Klee's a little angel.
I'm glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah, she didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter.
That's a long story. Come on. Whoop.
What a lively place. I've never
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through!
Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free rein in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? You might as well use that hammer to massage...
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess.
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority.
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Sandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring.
The surprise of her life. What a...
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why, but...
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Columbina?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be speaking.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and...
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her...
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion, that kind of thing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah, Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexenzer...
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf!
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexencircle for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman and sight it.
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like, a wind...
Wait a minute! Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt!
Oh, true.
That would be... this young lady, then?
Hey there! Sorry to...
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius.
Have we got the wrong person? Well, this is a...
When I shook my head, I meant... No, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where is this voice coming?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's really you?
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate. Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is... No, stop! Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some but I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Don't worry about it.
Please go on, Miss Nicole.
Huh? Are they talking to this...
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing...
Sorry? Embarrassed?
Yes, my name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power. The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the...
Alright! Paimon remembers...
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she... no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
That's right. Is that...
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the war. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still, even after the War of Funerary Flame, they sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about—
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess after building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they—
Oh, that's such a sad story.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone. And
just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant—
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Teyvat and the outside world. Connection.
Okay, so they built some kind of...
Oh, yes. A portal.
Is something wrong?
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have...
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and...
Whoa, time out. Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever's... Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place.
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now. That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a... We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or... You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
Yeah, things got a little, technical.
All right. Let me think about how to put... Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets... By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure. If everything checks out, and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the moon goddess...
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from...
Yes. Basically, yes.
Great. Counting on you.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing?
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scion.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail. Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories as fairy tale. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
See ya!
She seems friendly. It's just...
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Ha 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 ha, what did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole...
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points, and I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kutar's birth.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat. In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frostmoon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady.
I should follow them.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that...
You're saying there's...
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, there's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can
Makes sense. All right, let's take a look through. Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frostmoon Scions worshipped her as a... I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day... I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already...
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling up...
Well, that's a bit complicated. I look and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frostmoon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to... That being said, I have sensed some changes.
Changes?
Oh, seems like this is getting us nowhere. Oh.
Sure.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea. Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to... The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze led, clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her...
What about you, traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let Paimon... The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forward the Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest.
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond. And thus, the Moon Chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child, yet, no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten. Any thoughts after reading that? Yeah, Columbina probably just wanted to join...
I'd originally considered this a fabrication, but now that I think about it, it does seem like...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult.
Yes.
Oh.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. interesting stories. That's gotta count for something. Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing. Let's see. There's Barca. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too. Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with...
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life.
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two?
Oh, no, we already met.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and... She said that she'll contact me through this device with more...
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations.
Wait, then who exactly...
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand...
Introductions are overrated. Especially in cases like this.
It's you!
So? It's not like the Academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nodcry.
Hat Guy? Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumeru Academia. Hat Guy. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here. Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Who's that?
The Doctor, also known as Dottore, second of the Fatui Harbingers.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like...
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it. Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia, but he...
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to...
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, but the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record? Anyway, we were just about to meet two of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might...
Sure.
Even though they're Harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so...
The Frost Moon Scions' relations with the Fatui remain tense.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again. Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
You made it. Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears this.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore. But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Notcry to pursue my personal academic interest.
Gotta say, Varka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the academia about this wig.
Haha, you flatter me.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
Fair point. Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick...
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows. Only in...
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Notcry is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly, but it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears. The only similarity we share is that, once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh.
Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over.
Exactly! This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he that gas was poisonous! If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have died. And after all that, he left, while I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said. a waste of time? The nerve! He wasted my time!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal...
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say, I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of... Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather, disappeared.
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't?
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right?
More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing basically nothing. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions, so she just continued to sing in the flower garden. For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idol had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually. And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are...
What is it? Something come to mind?
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name. I'm just so used to it now, after all the arguments we've had. I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
Nor I.
Sandrone.
Huh! It's a Sealy! Does that mean Nicole has news for us?
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
Okay! Time to do what adventurers do best! Follow that Sealy!
here you are.
Oh, that guy. How come you're back so soon?
Fine. Dotori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any progress with the...
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantom...
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when... And if I fail in the task...
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions. However, we could not change their fates.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Teyvat that...
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task.
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that you're past 39 attempts.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some mage told you. It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside. So, think for yourself about what you want to do.
Yeah.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite...
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Teyvat to appear. This is tantamount.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage.
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter? She's missing. I have to... I hear someone inside. Spark... Ah!
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here...
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power.
To intimidate and obstruct.
Let me try. I should be able to influence that.
Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run! These monsters coming.
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
Where are all these monsters coming from?
What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
He really...
Don't celebrate too soon.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Help me!
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No! There's monsters ahead! Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it. The monsters are gone. The barrier's gone too. Oh, anyway, I guess I'll...
Quickly, let's...
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow. Hey, wake up! Oh, no good. Gotta keep moving ahead. Many monsters!
There's still a chance, Durin. Use the traps.
Help me!
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before. We might just be able to save this person.
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter?
Get out while you still can, you fool.
But I can't just leave her.
Sorry.
Okay. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back.
Don't bother.
What's that noise? Monster!
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a...
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's gotten me this far after all. What? Spargana, are you there? That looks like one of my daughter's books! Oh, thank you. Thank you! Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
It won't work. There's not enough, but then this clue could be the key to him finding his...
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his...
I guess so.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
That's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! What? I've searched and searched and searched. I no longer have anywhere else to go.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door... We couldn't change his fate. Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I don't want to give up either.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head. Where are they from?
Huh? His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... What's happening? Huh?
You can see us?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just... But you were the ones guiding me using that mark. I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like... I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately...
No.
Yes.
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either. It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry.
I'm just... tired. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while.
Now's not the time for you to start...
It's not pity. I'm just... You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills? And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy?
Yes. It seems you...
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid. Yes.
I have, but... I heard...
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Salvindagnir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid...
I see. Sure enough, there was no... I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many...
It's alright.
From how you speak of your lives, things...
They are. Mondstadt is a place of... We have festivals a few times a year.
Sumeru is a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge...
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid it. I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean that...
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. But the chances are slim, I know. But I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the end. The ending of this tale did not change.
May your wishes come true. If only it were so simple.
Hat guy, could I? You've never talked about your past. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we tried to... I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar. As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison... Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew...
I've told you about myself. I'm a student.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam.
All right. If you really don't want to talk about it...
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul.
So you had a human creator?
Yeah. But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that... Durin. Resisting the influence of the Abyss. Suppressing the urge to destroy. Trying to do the right, but no matter how hard they are. Trying to rewrite past wrongs is... You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there would... But the real answer is... Yes, you absolutely will.
Hat guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path.
I will.
All right. Break time's over.
Hello?
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to, the amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before, and the scale is comparable.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a point.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits... Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more... I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way. It would have taken...
Another
I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority, and that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Really, I must applaud you for it. You should know. Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that this is...
Oh, cool! Woo!
Patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperboreans.
Oh! Like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's Marrow?
Okay, so what's the plan? Need us to do anything? And just the short version, if you can.
Alright then. I was planning...
Remember what you were saying about priority?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3... Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified, with the most recognizable qualification.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh, wait.
I also have no doubt that the Moon Chanter would be qualified. Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much... I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in?
The easiest way would be transfusion.
So we're going to...
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simple... Sorry? Does the idea...
No, that's not it.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kutar to join in the festivity. But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's get back to the test.
Okay. Anyway, is this really...
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods.
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Very well. Kuvaki transfusion it is. Now, it would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. The symptoms are similar to another condition that some people living here suffer. So, before we execute our plan, I will perform. Once that is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible. The participants must remain stationary while the Kuvaki circulates and bond.
What? No!
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're...
3 days.
Oh, that's so long! And we still need to...
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Really? Don't you want to...
Haha, count me in too. Miss Nicole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to step up.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, Paimon!
Then we'll start with you first, Traveler. How's it going? Do you feel anything? How about now? And now? What about now?
You guys, it's not a competition.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand far more than It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't even moved an inch. In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required. Yes, safe to say, compatibility. You're next, Mr. Varka.
Sure, here goes nothing.
All right, I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki.
Whoa, 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 hey, wait a minute.
How's it going?
No, not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much.
You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling con.
My apologies. I'll lower...
Oh.
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it pulsing around.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka. Let's try someone else.
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends then.
No surprises here, Miss Moonchanter. You're perfectly compatible. You may join.
I'm getting a slight headache.
Shame. You were so close.
Whoa! I'm itching all over!
Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
Huh? Well, are you gonna start a what?
The Hexenzirkel is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not have them do dangerous things.
Is something the matter?
The candidates have to be human.
I guess that rules me out too.
Huh. Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten. Guess I don't need to feel so bad after all. I mean, looks like this isn't gonna be as easy as we thought.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the Frost Moon Scions.
I'll see about talking to some trusted... In fact, I think we had some former Frost Moon Scions join...
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test worked? Then we can just zip through Nasha Town, going up to people and press...
No.
Wow! No elaboration for once.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane?
Strange. The moon goddess is clearly...
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Rapier of Salnari, it seemed like...
Also, I'm not sure revered is the right word for how...
Gratitude, certainly.
It's basic reciprocity. She helped us.
Yeah. Even though she looked like she didn't care.
A review of the relevant data leads me to conclude that Miss Columbina is...
Yep, you bet!
They really think so?
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though. I think it really suits her. It's light and graceful and...
I know, right?
Unfortunately, that's not our decision to...
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatui gave me. But... is that really all there is to it? What do I... Is there anyone left who will still call me...
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by the day.
Then allow me to try.
Huh? What are you doing here?
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone has been keeping an eye out for something like that, so she informed me. Since I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow, I should prove to be a suitable candidate.
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it?
Not at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional candidates after all.
Great! Cool. Alright, like Paimon said, the rest of...
Then, my job is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure everyone receives food and a
I'm ready as well.
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Wow! It really opened!
So that's what all this is about.
Come, let us enter.
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly and swallow.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate. Huh? I cannot pass through. It has been 3 days. Can I really hold on until...
The show begins!
judging by their clothes?
That could mean they have some clues about the moon goddess's name, right? Hey there! Could you tell us what the moon goddess's name is? Sorry. That's probably a weird question, huh? How do we explain this?
The moons are long gone, and their goddesses are dead. Their names no longer mean anything. When a new moon goddess is born, we will surely know her name. We have used every last resource at our disposal. Oh.
Were the people of the past all this devout? It looks like this phantom doesn't intend to converse with us any further.
Surely the new moon goddess he speaks of must be Columbina. Alas, Kutar's birth came long after the age in which he lived.
But, maybe if we find a phantom from a more recent...
True. Keep an eye out. We should be able to tell which era they're from by the clothes they wear.
Yeah! You've been pretty talkative this whole time.
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. You all make good when the Hyperboreans speak of moon goddesses, they mean the three from truly ancient times. There once was a time when the moon goddesses blessed them greatly and protected them from harm. So, when the war between...
Yeah, that checks out.
Let's continue on. Who knows what else we may discover.
Not a problem. Try this.
Whoa! How did that door suddenly collapse?
This device was maintaining the door's integrity. Remove the core, and the device...
Is this our destination?
Impressive.
More precisely, this is a device that will help us reach our destination. Let's go. We still have a long distance to cover.
Let's try that device again. Remember the door from earlier?
Door works in reverse, too!
The humans we see are all phantoms, but the monsters are real. What a fascinating place.
There'll be plenty of time to admire it later. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of artwork in here. Seems pretty old. Nicole!
Let me see. To understand these murals requires some knowledge of the history surrounding the War of Funerary
Yes, I think I follow. The dispute between the Moon Sisters, the transformation by Nibelung.
Oh no, it's no trouble. I'd be... Tevat's 3 moons and their goddesses were brought into being by the will of Nibelung, the then ruler of Tevat. But when the heavenly principles came, they changed the world completely, down to its... The moon goddesses were nowhere near strong enough to challenge this entity. But the heavenly principles did not view them as heretical entities that had to be removed. Essentially, the 3 moons existed to keep this planet alive and operational, which did not directly conflict with the heavenly principles' aims. Nevertheless, the inherent precariousness of this arrangement would soon be revealed.
Nibelung returned, yes?
He did, and thus began the War of Funerary Flame, a battle for dominance between Nibelung and the heavenly principles. Discord would soon emerge between the 3 moon sisters. One would voice the opinion that they should follow Nibelung, for it was he who first hung the moons in the sky. Another would argue that taking sides in the conflict would only bring the world closer to ruin. There was no telling where it would lead, especially since their creator had returned, bearing the perilous power of the abyss. Nibelung would eventually discover their disloyalty. He had all 3 imprisoned before transforming the moons into weapons with which to fight against the heavenly principles.
What? Weapons?
Yes. The very moons that had once defended the planet became instruments of death and destruction, striking terror into the hearts of all living things. And although the heavenly principles and the 3 moon sisters had once been at peace, it is possible that the heavenly principles did not know of the goddess's imprisonment. If so, the weaponization of the moons, regardless of who knew what, when, the heavenly principles shattered 2 moons and flung the other beyond the skies. Whether the goddesses managed to escape Nibelung's captivity after his fall, nobody knows. But this much is certain. From that day on, the moons no longer belonged to Tevat. The rejection slowly drained their power until eventually they...
So that's the full...
You say the moons ceased belonging to Tevat from then on. Why then would Columbina be born here?
That is perhaps due to the lingering connection between the Frost Moon, which was not shattered, and this world. You could see it as the 3 sisters' dying wish. They never desired war. All they ever wished for was to protect this land.
I see. If the final fate of the 3 goddesses is as you say, then Columbine, our investigation has yet to bear fruit.
Yeah, you're right!
Indeed. I was a little worried about that at first, but as we got closer, the only issue is how to activate it.
What about the cores from some of the other devices we've seen?
In all likelihood, yes. I imagine that would have been the...
Laid bare. Witness my rise. Transfixed.
Walk up, then jump down.
Enough cores. Let's head back.
The device is up and running. It's hard to believe that the ancients were capable of constructing such things.
Paimon sees our destination! It's right up ahead!
Yes, let's go. This is where the people of Hyperborea communicated with the moons. We need only place the moon marrow upon this platform on Moon Prayer Night, and we shall be able to open a portal to the moon and send our moon goddess back home. The assumption being, of course, that we can find her first. That's right. You want to know if it's safe there, don't you? And yet, she has no choice but to return. You know this.
That's not the only issue here. This is the end of the line, right? We've explored everything we can. And despite looking at historical artwork and talking to people from Hyperborean times, we're still no closer to learning Columbina's name.
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me exactly what Alice said to you about finding her name?
Oh, sure. What she said was...
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
Is it not also possible that she has never had a true name? Not at any point in history?
That would be a hard pill to swallow. But at this point, we may have to accept that that is the truth.
No one knows how she came into being, and she certainly doesn't have parents in any sense that we're aware of. Perhaps she was never granted a name at all.
But does that mean there's no way to get Columbina back? She's just gonna disappear and there's nothing we can do about it?
Huh? Wait, why all this pessimism? Was it the way I phrased this question? You all seem to be taking this in completely the wrong way. Well, just because she's never had a real name in the past doesn't mean she can't have one now.
What?
Think about what Alice said again. She never once said that you'd have to find a new name, did she?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes. Names are anchors that connect us to the world. It's like... yes. Traveler, when you first... But what about now?
I understand what you mean.
Life is a long journey. Even the friends and family by our side can change over time. When people call you by different names, what matters isn't so much the words themselves, but what they symbolize. And of course, whether that resonates with you.
Lumine.
So, close your eyes and picture the moon goddess in your mind. If you were to call out to her in this moment, what would you say?
Columbina.
Columbina.
Paimon would call her Columbina too.
She has long forsaken everything that Kutar represents. I think from now on I should call her Columbina too.
Well, it sounds to me like you found your answer.
Are you sure? Is it really that simple? We haven't found her this whole time, and not for lack of trying.
For a journey like this, the process is every bit as important as the outcome. Had you not searched far and wide, rejecting every other answer you were offered? How could you have come to an answer you felt was finally correct? Oh, it all makes sense now. This has Alice's fingerprints all over it.
Are you suggesting that Mage knew from the start that Columbina never had a real name to begin with?
I can't say for sure. But I can definitely imagine her chuckling in satisfaction somewhere right now, saying, "Ah, what fun."
Llama! Your antlers!
You should hurry. The festive moon has begun to rise. Do not worry, for when you called the name Columbina just now, I could sense that the power within was enough to summon back the moon goddess.
The power within what? The name?
Yes. So, the thing is...
What's wrong now?
This is so annoying. I really want to explain how that whole thing works. Starting from the founding principles of Tevat and... Oh, I could talk about this for hours. But... Deep breaths, Nicole. Deep breaths. You're an angel. A sober, sensible, solemn angel who has her priorities straight.
Okay then. Sorry for asking. Clearly a bad call on Paimon's part.
Anyway, you all need to hurry. Last thing, remember how it felt when you called out that name.
Then it is agreed.
By the name Columbina, we shall find her.
Then we'll throw her the best Moon Prayer Night party ever!
And at last, we will send her home.
I can barely move anymore. My consciousness is fading away. Have they come back out? I'd love to see them one more time. They didn't make it.
Could you tell me your name?
My name is...
Columbina! Columbina! Are you here? Columbina! That's the name you gave when we first met. And it's what I've called you ever since.
Columbina.
It's a fine name. I have many fond memories of Columbina, and so do all of your friends. If you like this name...
Looking for me? I like it. You can carry on using it. My name is Columbina Hyposelenia.
Columbina Hyposelenia. That's a wonderful name.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. But after I met you and my other friends, the things that this name stood for slowly began to change. It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me. What is it? Why aren't you saying anything?
I'm just so happy for you.
Thank you. So, where's everyone else?
We can go and meet them very soon. Everyone went to different...
Great. I'd like to thank them as well. Everyone's done so much for me. Searching for my name, entering those ancient...
Huh? Wait.
Yes, I was there. Not physically, but my consciousness was still holding on.
Starting from when?
You turned around and called out my name while you were in Nashata. Let's go. We don't want to keep them waiting.
Sure. In that case, come with me.
But... Before that... Could you come...
Sure. Come with me, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Columbina. Oh, this truly is...
Llama!
Ha-ha! Just in time for Moon Prayer Night. It's good to have you back.
Yeah, we were worried sick.
Thank you, my friends. With your help, I now have a name that belongs to me.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Where's the second half?
That's right.
Born beneath the moon.
Yes. And by extent...
A fine name.
Now, as much as it pains me to interrupt this beautiful reunion, I feel obliged to remind you that... Don't you want to enjoy the festivities? There's so much to see and do. And some of the...
Nicole? Why have you turned it...
So you're Miss Nicole. Thank you for helping us.
You're quite welcome. Guiding lost people to hidden treasure. And if you ask me, spiritual treasures are far more precious than material ones. Chests are all well and good, but this was what it's all about. Ah, so satisfying. Anyway, I had to go help Alice. It seems like she... But don't worry, we're with you in spirit. We'll be celebrating right along with you. Keep an eye out for the Hexenzirkel's fest.
The Frost Moon Scions have also prepared various attractions. I believe, on that note, Nefer...
It's all in hand. Yehoda is on site to ensure...
Wonderful. In that...
Huh?
Come on, Columbina. It's time to...
Hey, young lady. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy? Happy Moon Prayer Night. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot to say. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Turning Nasha Town into her home is a festive gift. A rather brilliant idea.
Perhaps this is what Nodcry, Columbina's home, should have been like all along.
Thank you for the gift. I like it a lot. This feels like the surprise of my... I do.
If you're...
Quite a strategy you came up with. Hide the tree in the forest. It's not your usual style, Llama.
Apparently so. It even inspired a perennial penny pincher to use their resources for a...
I see it now. This bickering.
Huh? What's everyone doing here? Oh! Miss Columbina! You're back!
Yes.
How's your progress with Alice's assignment?
Very well indeed. I've never heard her sound so excited. Not like this. This time, her excitement... She said she'll contact us once she knows more. In the meantime...
Enjoy the time off while it lasts. I have a feeling that our next task will...
I should go.
And I think I'll take a look around. With any luck, this...
Hold up a second. Where...
I believe he made a beeline for the flagship,
that's Mondstadters for you. They know what they want when
Goodbye for now, Columbina.
I will.
Well, in that case, don't just stand there. Get out the... Oh, also, take this map... The Frost Moon Scion stall is over here. Over there is the Hexacircle section. Alice seemed more excited than... Oh, and then there's the Nasha Town local specialties.
Thank you. It looks like a lot... You're not coming with me.
We'll be around. But don't you want to browse by yourself? Yep. If you find something you like and want to try it otherwise, just relax and enjoy yourself. There's so much on offer, so...
Where should I go first? This must be the mage's stall. It feels like I've entered a fairy tale. Ah, how lovely.
I wouldn't say it's I mean, your voice goes right into people's heads. How? You can't just explain it away as magic.
Is something the matter?
Ah, Miss Columbina! No.
Impeccable timing. Stick around for a second, Miss This self-proclaimed Knight of Justice has yet to give me a satisfactory answer. I, for one, would like...
Hey, now, I left the flagship just to help you out, Miss Nicole.
What's going on?
So Alice and I are both using long-range remote control spells that work on similar principles, allowing us to attend this Sorry, let me backtrack a little. While similar, there are some key differences. Alice, being a great mage, wanted her Dodeco to reflect something of her own charm and mystique. So she adjusted the way its tail moves when it spins around. An entirely gratuitous move, in my opinion. I hardly see how If anything, I'd say that anyone who stares intently enough at a Dodeco's tail... I only say this to emphasize that my question has nothing to do with tails. Now that we're clear on that...
Your voice speaks directly into people's minds.
See? Exactly what I... Miss Nicole?
I can't stand it.
I know that probably makes me sound like a whiny child acting out in front of their parents. And it's a little embarrassing now that I think about it. But hey, I said it now, I can't take it back. That would be even more embarrassing. Also, don't go reading too much.
Miss Nicole,
I'm not so invested in that. It's just something cobbled together using items I borrowed. The point is, I want to know everyone's thoughts after they receive their... I've been biting my lip for so long, and I've had no one to vent my... I thought this was going to be a nice, straightforward festival where I'd get the...
Well, can I play? I can't guarantee.
You will?
I'd like to try.
Then what are we waiting for?
It's like they forgot I was ever...
Congratulations, Miss Columbina. With your
fate?
Well, something to that effect. If you'd prefer something more you could even go with the challenge posed to you by Dodeko. All my hopes are now resting on this.
Can I open it?
Stop teasing me. Please, I'm begging.
Wow. What a...
You have my sincere thank you for sharing your precious time with me.
Don't mention. You've all done much to help me.
Welcome home. Oh, you're the genuine article.
Another one that talks.
Greetings. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Columbina
Hyposelenia. Now then, Miss Columbina.
Divination.
From the perspective of the one seeking as you look to your journey ahead.
The unknowns.
Of course, if one wishes to peer into fate, then hydromancy. But that is a complex affair. And to relegate that majestic art, hence, I shall use the suitably festive Luna Arcana to tell your fortune.
Lunar Arcana.
Indeed. Unlike hydromancy, this will... People like to think of themselves as creatures of agents.
I'd like to give it a try.
Of course you... before we begin... very well. Now, try to would you... No problem. Please, draw the first Lunar Arcana. Now, Draw your second card. And now the third arcana. This is the present. Finally, the last card. This shall speak of the future, which... Oh. Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner. What do you make of this, Miss Columbina? Of course, if you wish, you can choose to deny...
No.
A bold decision. Well then, let us...
Sure.
First, destiny. No surprise.
The moon.
Indeed. The moon can represent the truth at some times, but deception when the moon is placed on the destiny tile. It symbolizes a journey through...
I don't...
Now then. The Hermit, but inverted.